Hi, all. This is Isaiah Talks Films, and today I'll be reviewing the new Christopher Nolan movie, The Odyssey. What can I say about Nolan that has not already been said? He is one of the most famous auteurs working today whose name helps bring out crowds to the theaters. Only other name so I can think of at the top of my head that also do that as well is think of like Spielberg or Tarantino. Nolan has explored different forms of storytelling throughout his filmography, whether it be films about recovering memories and mementos, tackling war dramas such as Dunkirk, tackling movies about insomnia, and entering realms of dreams with Inception. His previous film, Oppenheimer, released 3 years ago, went on viral trend with another popular movie, Barbie, called Barbenheimer, where both of these movies were released the same day, and then you had people who were watching both movies right after called the Barbenheimer. The film Oppenheimer tackles the unreliable narrator of the man who created the atomic bomb. Enough time has passed for me to believe Oppenheimer is definitely in his maybe top three best films to this date. Nolan continues to improve as a filmmaker in every film he has made, and personally, in my opinion, has never made a bad movie yet. His next film, Odyssey, is his adaptation of The Odyssey, Homer's Odyssey, as you probably know. The film stars Matt Damon playing Odysseus, who embarks on a journey with men that join him on the quest. The film is told in like non-linear storytelling, where Odysseus is seen stranded in an island with Calypso, played by Charlize Theron. He has lost his memory and is trying to remember his identity. This is definitely a subject Nolan has tackled earlier in his career with the film's Mementos, which is told backwards of a man trying to recover memories that he forgot about. This time, Nolan is telling the story through the adaptation of Homer's Odyssey. Odysseus does not only forget about how much time has passed, but he is also not aware if he has a wife or children. We learn as the movie progresses and unfolds. We're recovering the memories along with Odysseus as well, which I really love with the editing of this movie. And he has an older son named Telemachus, played by Tom Holland, and a wife, Penelope, played by Anne Hathaway. Telemachus is also trying to find answers about his father's whereabouts, who was popular in his area, who had suddenly disappeared. So he's sort of like, kind of like in a way, like the Luke Skywalker type of hero, like searching for answers and stuff. But the main focus of the movie is definitely Damon, who has most of the screen time. Penelope is a queen running the area, hoping for the revival of her husband one day and refusing to remarry. The movie might be one of my favorite portrayals of Matt Damon as Odysseus because he plays a man who reveals in flashbacks is helping guiding his men through the mentor of Zeus. Throughout the film, we sense tensions of his questioning of leadership, where we see many of his men being killed while also questioning Odysseus' leadership and also having to lead himself with Zeus as well. The film really puts you in the perspective of the difficulties of leading people on a dangerous quest when it comes to anything like with war or anything like that, and like forgetting memories, and like when those memories unravel, feeling all the pain and all that stuff that you remember that happened during your journey. Another great side of Matt Damon's character is his present self, who is trapped on the island struggling to remember his identity. Damon does a great job of playing a character obviously traumatized about the nature of leading a quest and losing one's own identity. Another thing is questioning his reasoning for the mission to begin with at all, and beginning to see those that are hurt during the journey. My favorite scene in the movie is, without spoiling it, when Odysseus and his men are trapped and struggling to see any point of return. This dangerous circumstance is when these men will question his leadership and risk finding their own way out. And not to spoil how he does it, you can also see ways how he can prove that he is very reliable as a leader. I really enjoyed the movie. Had some really great intense chase scenes, fight scenes, and really great orange cinematography. The cinematography really feels like natural lighting since these characters are in an area with no electricity and surrounded by fire as a source of light. The film also has Ludwig Göransson returning as a film composer, which is a different pace now because Nolan's usually known for his collaborations with Hans Zimmer, but Ludwig has composed many popular movies and won some awards with Black Panther for composing it, the latest film Sinners, and also Oppenheimer as well. He does a great job at building music whenever the men are fighting or running to save their lives on the boats, especially when the music plays when the men are looking back at those that they're losing along the way. I really enjoyed this film. It didn't feel like it was long at all. It was paced very well, and great performances overall by Matt Damon and the entire cast. I give this movie a 5 out of 5. Let me know what you thought of the movie Odyssey down in the comments. I'll go back to uploading every week. This is Isaiah Talks Films, and I will see you next time.